The UNI women's basketball team opened up the season with a dominant 67-40 exhibition win over Division II Upper Iowa University. Expectations are high for this year's team as they look to contend for the conference title and get back to the NCAA Tournament.
The UNI women's basketball team comes off its 5th straight season of postseason play thanks to their WNIT selection. The Panthers returned 2 starters from last year's team, including preseason All-MEC selection Carly Rucker, who likes the toughness she's seen from this year's post players.
Physicality is going to be a big thing for us this year. I mean, Missouri State, Drake, they play us really physical, Illinois State. So I think if we can get that component, we also have some stretch fives that can play on the perimeter and shoot the three, and that's going to open it up for their game inside and then being able to step out.
UNI's inside game includes returners Heidi Hilliard, Bree Gunnels, and Cynthia Wolf. They also get Megan Maas back after a year out with injury. The Panthers' guards, led by Rucker, also return sharpshooters Nicole Krager and Abby Garrett, along with Rose Simon wrestler Cam Finley and add grad transfer Christina Cavey.
I think they bring a lot of experience back to this team. From last year, I mean, Nicole, sophomore, playing huge minutes, Carly, huge point guard minutes, sophomore, Abby Garrett. Just looking at Rose, and the addition of Christina, I just think looking at all of them together and bringing their experience level is just huge and something that you can't put a price tag on. And honestly, like, it's going to help us, their confidence, our team confidence sort of things.
UNI was picked 3rd in the MVC preseason poll and get the season kicked off Wednesday, November 6th at home against North Dakota State.
I think the potential of this team is unlimited. I think every day we see new people stepping up, new growth in different areas, whether it's offense or defense. So I think that some of that experience that we got last year because of the injuries is really going to help this year.